Greetings everyone, it is me, Shadow Leon 659 once again, and today I'd like to take a look at a serious topic about Sly and Arnie. There is a lot of revisionist history going on with the battle of the action stars in Sly versus Arnie in the 1980s, or just in general. There are so many videos and comments saying Schwarzenegger was hands down the victor, and it's not even close. I'm sitting there looking at Sly's box office numbers from most of the 1980s and wondering what the hell are people looking at to suggest that it's not even close, let alone the fact that Stallone was an Academy Award nominated actor for Rocky and is easily the best actor of the two. Stallone had some slumps in the 80s, but his single year of 1985 with the release of Rocky 4 and Rambo 2 absolutely kicked the crap out of Arnold in the 80s. Arnold didn't even have a single year better than Sly until the 1980s, and that was only because Sly had a bomb that year in Over the Top, a film that I still love, but it was a commercial failure nonetheless. Sly had such a big lead over Arnold due to the year 1985, plus other massive hits like Rocky 3, and even that was when he started to slip, but he was still ahead. And that includes the box office totals of the Conan films, Commando, and The Terminator, or even Twins, which grossed 200 million plus worldwide. But Sly's lead was definitely dwindling by this point in time. Arnold didn't completely overtake Sly until Stallone's slump in the late 1980s to the early 1990s, and even then you could argue that Stallone had a longer peak than Schwarzenegger did. Schwarzenegger was ahead of the pack for 3 years, in 1990, 1991, and 1992. Prior to that, he was behind Sly in a total box office numbers, even some disappointing box office numbers for Sly in the late 80s. Sly took back the lead in 1993 with Cliffhanger and Demolition Man, the same year Last Action Hero was released and bombed at the box office. And I like Action Hero for what it is, but it didn't do so well financially, and it's not better than either of Sly's films that year either. But despite Stallone's resurgence at the time, neither he or Schwarzenegger did that great after 1994. Arnie had one last box office blast with True Lies, Eraser, Jingle All the Way, and T3, which was still profitable, while Stallone's last marginal success was Daylight. Sure, Copland was critically acclaimed and a moderate financial success. It didn't light the box office on fire. And Ants was a profit, but he was a supporting character in that film. Sly was buried in direct-to-video land for most of the 2000s until he resurrected his career with Rocky 4 and Rambo 4 and The Expendables. Arnold definitely kept his streak of profitable films longer than Sly did, but in terms of overall profit, the two are not miles apart. Schwarzenegger's Terminator franchise is basically the only thing giving him a clear financial leg over Sly, and those films declined in quality after the second film. If you prefer Arnold over Sly, that's one thing, but if you are taking pressure, box office, and body of work, Sly, even with a string of flops, has a more diverse career over multiple decades. Sly was in hit films in the 70s, while Arnold was starring in crap like The Villain and Hercules in New York. I love Arnie, I really do, don't get me wrong. I would give him the nod for the more financially successful career because he still has massive hits later in his career, while Stallone had minor ones as his career dwindled down. But if you take things down, Sly is actually has the best overall career. T2 was a massive hit, and so were Arnie's other films like Total Recall, but don't let the box office numbers of Arnie's career cloud who had the longer run and who kept making more critically acclaimed films the longest and had the bigger overall body of work. Stallone was a legit actor and an action star, while Arnold Schwarzenegger was an action star and has a massive personality. His personality made it easier for him to do comedy well than Stallone. But when it comes to pure acting, Stallone outmuscles Schwarzenegger in every way possible. Not to mention, Stallone has also written, directed, and produced a number of films. He directed Rocky II, Rocky III, Rocky IV, Rocky VI, Rambo 4, and The Expendables. He also wrote Cliffhanger, First Blood Part 2, Expendables 2, and Rocky 1, which Schwarzenegger hasn't done. So what you guys think of this topic, and who do you think is the better actor? Let me know in the comment section down below, and thanks for watching as always. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content. Shadow Leon 659 signing out. Goodbye and take care. FYI people, I'm Team Stallone, but I still like Arnie. So anyway, take care and goodbye.